Every winter, my neighborhood in Maplewood Hills transforms into a picturesque postcard. White blankets of snow cover rooftops, icicles hang from gutters, and children joyfully build snowmen that dot front lawns like whimsical sculptures. It's a tradition I've cherished since moving here, bringing a little extra cheer to the season by crafting snowmen of all shapes and sizes in my front yard. This past December, I proudly erected 3 snowmen, complete with carrot noses, button eyes, scarves, and hats, each standing sentinel beside my driveway. One snowman even wore a miniature weather satellite hat, a playful nod to my true passion and profession. Yes, you read that right. I'm Max Daniels, the host of the Weather Channel's popular show, Storm Watch. For years, I've guided millions through blizzards, hurricanes, and heat waves, helping them prepare and stay safe. But in this quiet neighborhood, I try to blend in as just Max from next door. That all changed when the HOA board dropped a thick envelope in my mailbox, a fine notice for unauthorized outdoor decorations, specifically the snowmen, which they claim violated community aesthetic rules. According to the notice, the HOA guidelines prohibit seasonal displays that interfere with neighborhood uniformity, and apparently my snowmen were too extravagant and disruptive for Maplewood Hills. I was stunned. A $250 fine for building snowmen? I contacted the HOA office, seeking clarification. The HOA manager, a stern woman named Sheila, replied, "Mr. Daniels, our community guidelines are designed to keep Maplewood Hills looking pristine and consistent. Snowmen, while festive, can be viewed as clutter and distractions. We need you to remove them immediately to avoid further penalties." I politely reminded Sheila that snowmen are temporary, natural sculptures made from snow, not permanent structures, and are a beloved winter tradition for the neighborhood families, myself included. She insisted on the rules. I decided to respond in a way that would make them think twice. The next HOA meeting was scheduled for a cold January evening. I arrived early, the snowmen standing proudly outside my house, still intact despite the mild thaw. When the meeting began, I was called to the podium. "Good evening," I started, looking around the packed room of board members and neighbors. "I'm Max Daniels. Many of you know me as your neighbor, but I also host the Weather Channel's Storm Watch, where I help millions prepare for the very storms that bring us this snow and these seasonal joys." Heads turned, some whispers rippled through the crowd. "Snowmen have been part of human winter celebrations for centuries," I continued. "They are temporary, harmless, and bring communities together, especially in places like Maplewood Hills, where winter is a defining season." I projected images and clips from my show, illustrating how snow and winter weather shape lives, cultures, and even local economies. Moreover, I added, these snowmen encourage children to play outside, fostering physical activity and happiness during cold months. Banning them for aesthetic reasons ignores the social and emotional benefits. Sheila attempted to interrupt, but the guidelines— I raised my hand gently. "I appreciate the importance of community standards, but when they clash with cherished traditions and scientific understanding of our climate and well-being, we must reconsider." I suggested an alternative: allow seasonal decorations that reflect the neighborhood's spirit, as long as they are tasteful and temporary. I also offered to partner with the HOA to host a winter festival featuring snowman building contests and weather education for families. The room was silent for a moment before the HOA president, Mr. Hawkins, spoke up. "Given Mr. Daniels' expertise and the community's enjoyment of these winter traditions, the board will revoke the fine and work with him on a seasonal events plan." The relief in my chest was immense. In the following weeks, Maplewood Hills hosted its first Winter Wonders Festival, complete with snowman contests, hot cocoa stands, and educational talks from yours truly about winter weather safety and climate awareness. Neighbors came together, children laughed, and the snowmen stood proudly, no longer nuisances but symbols of community spirit. Moral of the story? Sometimes the weather report isn't just about storms, it's about bringing people together, one snowman at a time.